All right. Hey, it's episode 5 of the Regular Guys podcast.
Cinco.
Sheldon and Sean are here. You know what? I'm going to say it different next week. No. We're going to do it next week?
You know, as a matter of fact, man, we about to do it like this, man. This ain't even Sean today. It's Jerry Swagaway. People said Jerry dead. You know what I said? Man, Jerry ain't dead. So I'm bringing Jerry out today.
What the fuck is Jerry?
Man, Jerry is my alter ego. It's kind of like a Sasha Fierce with like Beyonce, but guy version.
Sasha Fierce?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, you know, once I get about 2-3 good drinks in me, that's when Jerry come out. Jerry has no filter. Jerry doesn't care.
All right, so we're sipping on we're going back to Victory again. Victory. We're drinking Victory's Storm King Imperial Stout.
Never ever drink this beer on anything because this packaging looks like an evil.
It's an evil owl
or raven looking at you. And by the speaking of something like that, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Okay.
Wow, we're going right into story time.
Yeah, man, we're going right into story time. All kids, sit down and listen to me. Okay. So back in the day, me and my uncle, we had a conversation about drugs. He told me and Tyler this story about one of his friends that was doing mushrooms,
okay,
and maybe some other psychedelic drugs. This dude was so messed up. He had a photo in his house of a gorilla or maybe like King Kong or something.
Okay,
I'm not for sure, but it was something like that. Or either he had a mural in his house, somewhere in his house, and it was in front of his couch, and he was tripping balls so hard that he thought it was a gorilla in front of him and that he couldn't move. He said every single time he turned left, the gorilla would go left. He'd go right, the gorilla would go right. It was kind of like one of those holograms. Okay? He was tripping so hard that it was like a hologram. And my uncle said that this guy sat on his couch for 3 days straight.
3 days?
3 days straight, shitted and pissed all on himself, never ate nothing until he came up off that high and realized that the gorilla wasn't about to get his
ass. Welcome to the Regular Guys podcast. We talk about motherfuckers tripping shit.
Tripping balls.
For 3 days, he sat on his couch and shit and piss everywhere?
Yeah, man, the dude sat in his own shit and piss, man.
Damn.
Whoever he is, I know your story. It's out.
It's all the way out. All right, so this is our Christmas episode because Christmas is...
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
Christmas is... Yeah, fuck off. Christmas is Monday. If you're 21 and older, you don't care about Christmas.
Yo, I care about Christmas.
Motherfucker, you ain't getting no gifts. It doesn't matter to us. We're older.
It's not about how many gifts. It's about just a gift. Like today we had Secret Santa at my job, and I got a pretty nice gift.
What'd you get?
Well, first off, the way that we did Secret Santa at work, it was probably about 20-30 people, and you write on a piece of paper.
Yes, I know how Secret Santa works.
3 things that you want. Okay.
3 things?
Yeah, 3 things that you want, but the person only has to pick one thing. But you know, you're just giving them an idea. You know what I'm saying? Well, when it was time for us to get our gifts. I had about a 12 by 12 box that was pretty heavy, and I was like, what the hell is this?
What was it?
Well, on my list, I had Pringles.
Pringles?
Hennessy.
Well, it's not Hennessy.
And a coffee mug.
Was it Hennessy?
Listen. Okay. And... Yo, the wrapping paper was off the chain. It was like on some like medieval time deer.
Yeah.
It was
what
like
the
some
fuck
Game of
was
Thrones. It was like some Game of Thrones deer wrapping paper. But anyway,
it was a coffee mug.
There was coffee mugs in there. There was Crown in there.
Was he Asian?
The big blue box. Big blue box was in there.
That's a good one.
Yo, that right there was like an $80 bottle.
I know.
And 4 things of Pringles.
you got everything you wanted.
I got everything I wanted and more. And I absolutely cannot complain.
Well, what'd you get the person that you're supposed to get?
Well, the person that I had was a girl named Yessie that I work with, and she wanted Star Wars socks.
So
she's a big Star Wars fan. So I went and I got Star Wars socks, but I lucked out because I went to is that FYE that's in Sugarloaf Mills?
No,
right on the corner.
Is it?
What
FYE?
is that? What is that right there?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
I don't know if it's,
so I walked inside there and I grabbed some Star Wars socks. I only grabbed one pair because them things were expensive.
Yeah, because you only get one pair. But
there was only a $25 limit.
Okay.
There was a $25 limit. That right there's the one part I left out. There was a $25 limit. So so I got the socks, and then when I got to the register, they was like, "Oh, our socks are buy one get two free." I was like, "What?"
I motherfucker lucked out.
What? I got super lucked out. So so Yessie, you got one pair of socks for the price. You got 3 pair of socks for the
price of one,
and you got all of them that you wanted. So I'm glad I was able to do that for you. But
what is okay? So since it's our Christmas episode, what is the best gift you've ever gotten? Apart from like when you were younger, like the best gift, like you woke up Christmas morning, you were like, oh my God, what am I gonna open? And you open up and you're like, oh my God, it's this thing. Like, what was that? Like mine was, well, we weren't even in America yet, but me and my brother, it was Christmas. My mom's out here, whatever. And like, it's Christmas. He's like, oh, you go downstairs. You're like, all right, I'm gonna open a gift. It was a fucking Super Nintendo. Oh my God, dude!
I think for most guys,
you don't understand.
Right, what is going to be the one thing that you like most is video game stuff.
Yes, but you don't understand. Like back in the early '90s, when you got that, like we got that plus the original Game Boy. By the way, the original Game Boy is horrible because it takes 4 batteries. But still, back then you're like, I got a Super Nintendo, I got a Game Boy with the horrible green screen.
Yeah, and those batteries will only last for maybe a week.
Jesus Christ.
They would only last for about a week, and that was pretty much it. But I think the best gift I probably got would have to be my first PlayStation. My first PlayStation, and I got NBA Live with it. Man, I thought I was the greatest thing out there. There was plenty of nights that me and my brother stayed up playing Gran Turismo, NBA Live. What other games did we play? We played Twisted Metal. The list goes on. But my brother, he was more of a Nintendo Game Boy fan. So shout out to all the Game Boy fans.
Anyway. Super Nintendo?
No, mine was a PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah, well.
PlayStation.
I mean,
Twisted Metal. I got the PlayStation with that Twisted Metal. It was on and popping.
Twisted
Metal was one of the best games. Could you imagine what Twisted Metal would have been like nowadays with it being online gameplay? That right there was just you and 4 of your friends.
Yeah, and same fucking room.
And yeah, but you could what was it that they used to call it when you used to look at other people's
screen looking?
Yeah, screen looking.
It's screen looking. I mean, shit, you can't even do that nowadays with everybody like online.
There's no screen looking.
Unless
Shout out to Players Unknown Battlegrounds. That is my game right now.
I mean, I don't have a game right now because I just
Could you imagine if that was real life? I mean, the game is basically based off of dang, what's the movie?
Fuck, I know what you're talking about too.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, Hunger Games. It's basically Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, but then the map gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So for everybody that doesn't know anything about Battlegrounds and Players Unknown,
watch Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's pretty much like Hunger Games. But imagine you getting parachuted out of an airplane with no weapons, no nothing. I play with teams. I don't play solo. You can't play solo, but I play with a team of 3 other people. You parachute down, and you have to raid houses and find guns and helmets, vests, backpacks, anything to survive. And then while you're looking for the stuff, the map is getting smaller and smaller, and you're looking for guns, knives, whatever. And it pretty much starts with 100 people, and it ends with 4.
You said you won a match, though.
Man, I won a match. I died in the match, but I won by default because my team won. My team won, but I died. But I have fun. I have fun playing that game. The graphics are really like older PC type graphics right now, just for the fact that this isn't a beta. It's kind of like a trial type thing where they they only have 2 maps and things are just like real starting because it's
like a free trial.
Well, no, it's not free. I paid $30 for it, but I'm hoping that my $30 goes towards them developing something way much better. Because to tell you the truth, I'm gonna be pissed off that if I paid the $30 and then if you don't originally have the download on your computer, that if they upgrade it to something better, they want you to pay another $60. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know, man. They've done that before in other games.
You know what? I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be they're gonna come out with a DLC.
Probably
you can pay $20 for,
which most people will pay.
Will pay, but then if you haven't already got the game originally for the $29, then you'll have to pay that full pop. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. Because I mean, I've paid a lot for some games back in the day, and now I've paid a lot for some games. Not as much as I used to because kids and whatnot, but I mean, Michael's paid hella price for like the first Titanfall.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the one thing that
you're paying like
the one thing that I hate about video games nowadays is you'll pay for the game and then you gotta pay DLCs for everybody that doesn't know that right there is downloadable content.
But if you get like a special like collector's edition, like you get like a statue, like my Gears of War statue. Yeah. But you also get like most of the DLC. Like you get like a season pass, so like you get all the DLC for free. Yeah. But you're also paying like because Michael bought like Titanfall when it first came out, and he got like this giant statue. But he also paid $250 for that game, which nobody even plays anymore. But he has a cool statue. And he has a season pass for it and a bunch of other shit.
That right there is my issue. It's not a game that's going to continue. For, like, example, Gears of War. Like, your Gears of War statue. That right there is a well-known game. They're probably going to come out with, like, a whole bunch more throughout the years.
Me and David and Mike were playing Gears of War 4, like, last night.
See?
I mean, plus it was, like, 5 times XP, but still playing it.
It's just things like that. But I want everybody to just close your eyes and just think about if you was parachuted out of an airplane with nothing to your person and you had to survive. Like, that right there is like the ultimate like survival game.
It is.
For real. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would just grab whatever weapon I can and just find a closet and just hang out there. Let the sheep kill the sheep.
Let the sheep kill the sheep.
Yo, let the sheep kill the sheep. And then when the wolf comes out, I'm getting everybody. I'm getting all the wounded people.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like a fun game. I'll probably I don't know. There's a lot of games I want to play. Like, I already have like a gaming channel, which I don't regularly update.
You know, that right there is something I want to start. I want to start a Twitch.
You can do one with no, man. You need a lot. Like, the shit that I got for Twitch, you need it.
I heard.
Well, I mean, you can't. No, because Xbox they got Mixer.
All you need is the. It's like a
capture card.
Yeah, capture card.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, that.
Right I got one over there.
Mm-hmm.
One over there. Mm-hmm. But I need another one because I have the Super Nintendo and you can capture on that too. But so like I have the gaming channel. The only problem is like,
what's the gaming channel so everybody can know?
Control/start. I mean, I'll link it in the bottom.
Control start. Okay.
Control/start.
See, like, that right there is stupid. You're saying Control/start, but it's like
Control-Alt-Delete.
Yeah, just like Control-Alt-Delete. You never put the slashes in there. It's just.
I mean, I don't know. It just came up when it did, but like when I started, I was like, because I played Dead Space full, and I think that was like the only game I ever played full. Because everything else it kind of like draws out because I don't know. I don't know how other YouTube gamers do it, but like you have to constantly play and you have to constantly make videos. Sometimes you just like you don't want to play.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I played probably before Carter was born. I was probably playing 2 to 3 hours a night.
Yeah, I don't even play that much. I'll probably play like maybe an hour if I'm gonna like update the channel. Like I'll.
And then it's like my shooter game skills are at such a high level in my life. No, like I don't know how I got this good.
Man, my shit is ass.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've played Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1.
You don't play Call of Duty?
No, fuck Call of Duty.
Man, fuck you and your Battlefield.
No, Call of Duty. Okay, Call of Duty maps are hella small. They're hella short.
Not all of them are
yes,
small.
All of them. And then when they start coming out with that daggone jumpy shit. Now I kid you not. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, I love them. Modern Warfare 3, loved it. Okay? But then once Battlefield came out to where it was 32 on 32 and all vehicles, that game has over like 20 different vehicles. It has over like 150 guns.
That's
like,
a lot of shit.
Scopes. It is a lot. So if you're looking for, and you can blow up buildings, and you can go into almost any building that you want to.
Yeah.
It is really I'm gonna say the truest open world shooter game there is. Now this new Call of Duty, I was disappointed in. World
War?
Yeah, I was actually looking forward to it, but I actually got disappointed. I got disappointed because the maps look exactly like the jumping game maps.
I mean,
they just look different. They just basically took a building from looking new and futuristic to old and rustic.
Yeah.
Same exact map.
I mean, I haven't played it, so I have no idea.
Well, I'm just letting you know that right there is how it is.
I would love to, I don't know. I would love to, maybe next year I'll, try and do more with that channel. And, I mean, I don't know. I'll just link it to this one.
I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'm just trying to get paid.
Yeah. We all just trying to get paid.
Man, if I can get paid for gaming, I am more than down to do it.
I mean, I don't know, man. I hear a lot of people that do video games for work. Shit sucks.
No, I don't want to.
There's this place.
I don't want to.
You were talking about Twitch.
I don't want to develop it.
No. I mean, just play. No, just play. Like Twitch, where people just pretty much do gaming for hours and hours. Like, you're not doing it for like 2-3 hours. Some people do it for 12 hours, 24 hours.
I could do it for that long.
That is, fuck that shit. I will quit after 8. I mean, I could probably pull a good 8 hours of gaming, but I don't know if I could do 24. I'd probably die.
There's so many days where Sunday is like my main day off. Okay.
Wow, at least you have a day off.
And there's so many days. I mean, Sunday doesn't even feel like a day off, but whenever I do, I just want to just sit in my room by myself, play my games, drink energy drinks, eat Doritos, and live life like as if I'm 15 years old again.
Man, I miss those days of just fucking gaming for hours.
Things were just so quiet. And
yes, because you didn't have to go to work. All you had to do was just play. All you had to do was go to school and pretend that you're paying attention. When you're done, you go home, play your video games, and you just chill for 3 days.
You didn't even have to have A's in my house as long as you're passing.
Yeah, as long as you're shit.
As long as you're passing, you're good to go.
Motherfucker, I didn't pass this shit. I didn't have A's for nothing except for art. Art was my only class I actually passed with A's. Well, PA doesn't count, neither does lunch. But, I mean, art was A's, and everything else was kind of C's or borderline D's. I mean, we could do gaming videos if you want to do that. You can do it on my channel. I just got to find something to play. I mean, I got, Xbox got, games for free.
We'll go ahead and look into it.
I mean, shit, the year's closing out. I mean, 2018.
We can do 2018. We can do gaming review channel, too.
2018, we can
free
do
games.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I know there's a lot.
I have 138 games I've collected this year, which is probably not as much as they put out because sometimes I just didn't renew my Xbox or whatever. But
there's just as many games as there is apps out there. They actually have Players Unknown as an app. You know that, right?
Ugh.
That you can play on your phone, but it sucks. It's so hard.
They have Minecraft on
it's so
fucking.
Hard. It's so hard to maneuver.
You ever play Minecraft?
No.
Does your daughter watch Minecraft videos?
No.
Oh. Does your daughter watch any of those toy review videos?
Yeah.
You know, there's a kid that's make six figures just reviewing toys.
Ryan reviews.
Yes. I don't know if my daughter watches that one, but she watches a lot of little toy reviews. I'm like, what the? So let me get straight. This kid just reviews toys and plays with them or whatever.
We should come out with a channel called Little Black Girls Reviews, and then all little black girls all around the world are gonna look at the reviews,
and then we'll make money off our kids.
We might even make even more money because white people just want to be niggas, but they don't want to be niggas.
They don't want to be niggas.
So
when the time comes, they don't want to be niggas.
They don't want to be niggas. So probably make a lot of money off of
I
that.
don't know, man. YouTube, man. People are making some money. I mean, even though the YouTube like adpocalypse is what this is called, where like they're not giving them ads like they're supposed to, or some shit. Like you're not getting a lot of money like you used to. A lot of people are still striving. Also, next year we're gonna do TheRegularGuys.com. I've put that in my brain.
What would we have on the regular guys?
Well, we can do the Casanova.
Okay.
And we will put the podcast on there with
Speaking
video.
of Casanova, where is Sean Jones?
Costa Rica with his parents.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I also saw that.
Him and mommy. Him and mommy.
I didn't see Fred though.
Mommy. I did see Fred. Fred needs a tan. Fred was that guy that was swagger jacking Sean's outfit. That's
yeah.
Fred done went through and hit the Sammy Sosa.
We could do like.
Can we make that into a dance? Do the Sammy Sosa.
No, apparently there's the Lil Kim challenge.
Little Kim challenge.
Yeah, apparently Lil Kim did pretty bad on a dance or something. I don't know, fucking know. Anyway, so
I seen her in the music video not too long ago.
So the regularguys.com will have like the podcast on there with the video podcast. Also, it'll have the Casanova and I don't know, whatever other random shit we want to do. Like maybe want to do updates on, like, say how Sean's gone for like 2 weeks. We can put that on the website, and it's not like if they go to the website, it's not going to give us hits because I've done blogging before. So you can put a video on your website, and once you click it, we still get the hits for it.
Got you.
So we get ads for that, plus ads on the site.
Got you.
So that's money.
Come on, people, support black people, man.
Support black and black creators and help us get out of the 9-to-5 struggle.
You know that 9-to-5 struggle is real.
Oh, it is all the way real.
9-to-5 struggle is extremely real. On to other things.
Hey, how was your Christmas party?
Christmas party was cool.
What happened?
What happened at the Christmas party? We were late. We were running on island time.
Jesus Christ. CPT?
The liquor was terrible. No, you know what? Fuck the Christmas party. I just thought about it.
What the
You
fuck?
know what I was mad about at the Christmas party? Yo, all the gifts are rigged.
How are they rigged?
I don't even care if any of my employees or employers are even listening. It was rigged because all the way to the right was like all the salesmen. In the middle was like parts, and then on our side was like everybody that like actually work on cars, and all the gifts were given out to where it was like everybody over here on the salesman side, they got their gifts first, and then everybody over here in parts got their gifts, and then everybody over here got their gifts, and I never win anything. There's never been a Christmas party where I've won anything.
See, that's why I don't go to that bullshit ass crap. If anything I want, I just
we go to
buy
Michelle's Christmas party. Michelle be winning stuff. We go to my Christmas party.
Y'all ain't winning shite.
Nothing. They got no love for the black people. But anyway, that wasn't even the part I was the most mad about.
What are you mad about?
Last year, Chateau Elan had this cheesecake that was incredible. Like had me fiending the whole year for it. I was thinking about it every time the Christmas party.
They didn't have it this year.
They had chocolate cake and pecan pie.
The one thing you wanted, it didn't even have.
I don't like chocolate cake.
You don't like chocolate cake?
No,
I mean
like I'll eat it, but
I'll eat it.
I'll eat it, but it's not my like
go-to cake.
Yeah, and then pecan pie.
What's pecan pie at a party?
What?
Who has pecan pie at a party? It's
like,
not Thanksgiving. We don't need that shit. I was
like, yo, who put pecan pie on the food list? The rest of the food was incredible, though. Yo, they had this, like, I guess you can call it, like, roast beef, but it was, like, chopped up in, like, chunks, like steak kind of, but you could tell it was roast because the moment that you cut into it with your fork, it just broke up. Yeah. It wasn't like steak where you like.
Yeah, I don't have to. I don't go to. Like I said, I don't go to events with my coworkers.
They had some good tilapia. Tilapia was good, and they had some good grilled chicken. It was like some mango grilled chicken. Ugh. It was really good. The mashed potatoes was off the chain.
Fucking potatoes, man.
Man, everybody has mashed potatoes. But I'm
job's
telling
don't
you,
have mashed potatoes.
I swear to you, as soon as me and Michelle showed up and I didn't see a cheesecake, I was like, man, I'm ready to go.
You were already fucking mad as soon as you got in there.
Well, I was already mad because the podcast before the last one,
which I lost.
Lemon lime. I had the lemon and
oh yeah, because you had the
cheesecake,
yeah, you had the
and I was disappointed in that because I don't really like lemon Lorraine, but it wasn't that bad, so I sacrificed.
But then nothing happened.
This weekend I might just have to go to Cheesecake Factory and go get me some like a real big piece of cheesecake.
Ugh, Cheesecake Factory. I went there once. I don't like it. The menu is too big.
I don't like it either, but I'm not going to lie to you, though. One of Michelle homegirl had her birthday party there. That was my first and last time going to Cheesecake Factory, and I kid you not, it was off the chain. But you want to know why?
Why?
It was off the chain because it was free.
Niggas.
Yep, exactly.
Niggas ain't shit.
Let me tell you about black people, okay?
If you don't already know.
If you're not black and you're listening to this right here is going to be a new one for you. So it was one of my wife's friend's birthday party. And at first it was probably about 8 of us at a table. And, you know, everybody doing a little introductions, you know, friends of friends of friends.
Yeah.
And
that's how it usually starts.
And we order our food and we order our drinks and, you know, we drunk our drinks or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But then one of her friends invited like 10 other people.
Niggas.
10 other people showed up. So then all of a sudden we're telling the waitress and waiter, hold up. We need a table that sits 20 people.
You see, now I'm going to stop you right there. Now that I work in the kitchen for like as long as I have, that shit is annoying.
Okay.
Because like you can usually tell like at my other job it's like, oh, we have a party of 8 people coming in. It's like, all right. I'm like, yo, yeah, as a front end manager, like, yo, they black? I'm like, yeah, they're black. It's like, oh shit. Like, oh
they
shit.
black?
8? Oh shit. 8 is about to turn into fucking 20. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, you'll see. Because one person going to tell one person, the other person going to tell the other person, and they're going to tell the whole fucking hood, and then the whole hood is going to fucking show up. Just like happened to you. 8 people became 20. You know what that sucks? That sucks for the back of the house because now you're like...
Now you didn't prepare food for the 8 people.
Yeah, you didn't prepare food
for 8. Now that food is going to get cold because now you got to prepare the other food for the other 10 people.
Because you're going to cook food for 8. So you already prepped that food for only 8 people because that's what's on the books. So once like y'all already had your food, it's fine. It's like, oh, that's cool. They already had food. But the other...
No, that's not even what happened. Let me tell you the rest of the
story. More
story.
happened?
Okay. So it was cold out. I remember because they put us outside because that was the only place that they could house 20 people at the time.
Sick the niggas outside.
But they had all the heating little torches and things out there. So it was actually pretty warm. We were pretty surprised. So then we get new waiters and waitresses. We get 2. And they have no idea what the hell's going on.
I wouldn't either.
Truth, I don't feel like they knew what the hell they were doing.
Probably not.
So then they're going back around, and they. Some people got their food, some people didn't get their food, some people got their drinks, some people didn't get their drinks. Everything was a confusion.
Yeah, because there was 8,000 people there.
And Michelle's friend Cynthia, I believe her name was Cynthia. She came out and she was like, "I need to talk to the manager." Yo, no lie, the manager came out and she gave him a whole spiel about how she's unhappy with the service and how she says that she don't want to pay for the food. She wants dessert.
Oh my God, what a bitch.
Now, let me tell you, the manager walked away, came back, and he was like, because this whole fiasco went on for about an hour and a half and nobody got their food. But the reason why nobody got their food is because everything was so discombobulated.
Yeah, because it was only 8 people. Then if all of a sudden like 20 motherfuckers show up.
Exactly. He came
I don't
back
I don't know who Cynthia is, but if she's listening to this, fuck you. From back of the house, fuck you. You stupid cunt. You stupid as shit. This is the shit that happens in the back of the house. Cause like we prepare for like a certain amount of people. I'm sorry that your fucking friends want to invite 20 other fucking people. Now all of a sudden you're mad because I had to wait a fucking hour because all the food was already out for 8 people. You dumb bitch.
No, and she was basically like, well,
Trying to get a free meal.
Well, I guess you can put it that way, but
it's because you're trying to get a free fucking
some
meal.
Some people didn't get their liquor. Some people got their liquor. Some people didn't get their food. Some people did get their food. But at the end of the day, the manager came back and said, all the food is free. Whatever desserts y'all want, let us know. The desserts are free, but y'all have to pay for the liquor.
The manager has no fucking backbone.
Hold up. It gets even worse.
How's it get worse than that? You already got everything for free.
So, like, things are still going on where we're just being ignored. And
somebody's spitting your food, by the way.
And we're being so ignored to the point to where we just got up and left. So that liquor did not get paid for. But we got free dessert. They came out and passed us that dessert out. And we left out with everybody left out with like a free dessert. It was her birthday. What if I told you that this wasn't the first time? Well, this was the first time, but this wasn't. But this wasn't the last time this happened, though.
That was awesome.
Let me tell you about the second time that happened. The second time this happened
Cynthia.
was at a TGIF Friday. And
I don't give a shit about that. All their food's microwaved.
And yeah, but this right here was not the back. This right here was totally the waitress' fault.
It's the back of the house.
It wasn't the back of the house fault. This right here was totally the waitress's fault. First off, she started taking orders without writing things down. That's when I already knew she messed up.
Worst waitress already.
Okay.
If you're a waitress, you have to write down
your order. She brought food back, and half of the food was cold. Half of it was warm. But the other part of it was that it took so long for us to get the food, but all the orders were, like, messed up. Some people ordered, like, maybe, like, they got the entree, but the sides were, like, these weren't the sides that's supposed to be with this. Okay? A matter of fact, I don't know if this was another one of her birthdays or what this was, but
you might need to stop hanging out with Cynthia.
No,
don't go there.
No, because she always got us free food. I'm not gonna lie. So at this TGIF, it broke down to where we didn't pay for nothing again.
Let me know if you're ever coming to any restaurant I work in with Cynthia, whatever her last name is. Because if I see that last name on the BOE.
No lie. I haven't seen her probably in the past 6 years, 7 years.
Yeah, whatever. Michelle probably still talks to her. If she ever comes to any of my restaurants and everything comes back, I'm going out to the table. I'm going to spit in her face, and I'm probably going to get fired. Because I know her. What are you doing? You can't do that.
I'm good.
I'm sorry. But Cynthia, I don't know who you are, and you're going to tell me your last name after this shit because I'm going to fucking slit her throat. She is the worst human being ever. So she just fucks shit up on purpose to get free food.
That right there is what me and Michelle came to the conclusion.
Because that's what she's working in the kitchen like I've started doing. That's pretty much what she's doing. She's just gaming the system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the managers in the front of the house, all they're trying to do is like appease the customers. So like the back of the house, we just have to fucking cook the shit. But now that I know, like, I mean, customers do that shit. They try to get a free meal. Like, they send the shit back. They keep sending it back. Oh, I want this meal free because I can't get the shit right. She did that shit on purpose. Which is cool. I mean, I guess it's cool if you're, like, not working in the industry. Like, I mean, if I was that age and I was like, oh, man, we got to go to this place and, she got us food for free? Hell yeah. I'm fine with that. But I'm not working that. Now that I'm working it, Cynthia, you getting your food spit on. I'm going to spit in your food. And I'm not going to fucking apologize.
Whenever somebody would spit my food, I'm killing somebody.
I'm not going to say I've not done it, but I never said I did not do it.
Fuck you. You're fucked up. But
there's two people in life you don't fuck with. The people who handle your food and the people who handle your money.
That is true.
Now, when you piss on the people that handle your food, fast food, you don't know what the fuck they're doing in your food when you can't see it.
Well, all I know is that if I open up my burger and I see like
no,
no, like a slimy content when I'm
you'll never see it that way. You'll never see it that way.
I'm gonna do an experiment. I'm gonna spit on a burger. I'm not gonna eat it, but I'm going. But
you're not gonna put. You're not gonna
open it.
You're not gonna put it where they can see it. I mean, maybe they order. Maybe they order a milkshake. Maybe you spit in the milkshake. I'm just saying. Maybe you spit in the milkshake. You mix it up a little bit. Put it in the car. Maybe they drink it. Maybe you look at it. Maybe you all had a good laugh at it. Just saying. Not like it didn't happen or it did not happen.
Nigga, you are just admitting to something.
No, I didn't admit to nothing. I just said maybe it happened, maybe it didn't happen. I plead the fifth.
Nigga, I know you. That shit happened.
No, it didn't happen. That's what we're talking about.
Nigga,
I'm just saying maybe it happened, maybe it happened.
Okay.
Just don't piss people off.
Whatever.
You don't know what kind of mood they have. Especially if the entire staff does it, then it's worse. I might have to cut this off. I mean, I'm not going to. But
man, we're not going to cut this off. Man, this right here, the whole point of this show is for this to be one of the most rawest shows that you ever listen to.
Yeah, it's going to make you really think about ordering food anywhere. That's not you know what's a good place to go? Ruth Chris.
I've heard and I've had. I actually had like a $200 gift card to go there. But when I bought my house, I gave it to my realtor.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because they really helped me out.
So? Give him a fucking fluffy bunny and tell him to get the fuck on.
Straight.
Well, whatever. Anyway, if you go to Ruth Chris, best steaks you can have, because the plates are hot. So if you order a say you want a medium steak, order it mid-rare. Your place is so hot, it actually cooks the steak before it gets to your table. It's like one of those places you go with your wife or your girlfriend or your PO every once in a while. Because it's you go down there, it's dark, you have to dress up to go in. Nice. I went there, dressed as me. It was the worst experience of my life. I never had
what is dressed as me? You know, some of our listeners may have never met you before.
Yeah, well, band T-shirts, beanie on the head, and plugs in the ears, tattoos everywhere, and
so you basically look like Ritz.
No,
black version of Ritz.
By the way, we'll talk about that in a second.
I've seen him at Kroger's.
No, I'm going to talk about that in a second.
Okay.
So we did that. We went there. So finishing my story, because this is probably where I cut it. I've never gotten dirtier looks in my life than black people.
Black people give you dirty looks?
Yeah, because there was this family behind me and the girl I was dating at the time. We went to get because she
give you dirty looks because you're a sarcastic
no, because I didn't say shit. But it's the way that I looked. So it was a mom, a dad, and a son. So I come in with tattoos everywhere, beanies, fucking looking like absolute trash. Because I just came from Little 5 Points and I didn't give a shit. They were I legitimately heard the father say I don't want you to turn like that guy. I do not want you to turn like that guy. I was like, the fuck? It took a lot out of me to be I'm not going to punch your dad in the face right now. Because you don't know what the fuck I am. You don't know what the fuck I do. You don't know where the fuck I work. You don't know how much fucking money I have. You just basing me off the fact that I don't look like you.
Yeah, what you want me to look like.
So you want me to look clean cut. Oh, I got to wear a suit and tie. I don't have to, I drive a really good car and I don't have to, I went to Morehouse and blah, 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 blah. No, I'm just some fucking dirty ass dude that just came back from hanging out at Little Fine Points, watching a fucking weird ass show and the dumb shit. And I looked at the kid. The kid was staring at me the whole time because he was impressed. He was just probably he's never seen a black dude like me. Oh my God, look at his hair. That's when I still had hair before I started balding.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like looking at me.
So this had to be about 20
Yeah,
years
yeah, yeah. When I was like really, really young. And he was looking at me like, I've never seen like tattoos and look at the way he's dressed and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I just kept looking at the kid. I was like, hey, I mean, you can be like this. You can be like how your parents want you to be. Or you can be like me. You're not giving a shit.
True.
But like, that was like the worst experience I've ever had. And that's like the biggest racism I've ever had. Like, I've never had that from white people. But I would like from black people. Like, I don't want you to be like that guy. People. God damn it. I blame Obama. People. God damn it, Obama.
Damn it. Did you just blame Obama?
Damn it, I blamed Obama. God damn it,
I
Obama.
love Obama, man. Why'd you do that? I love Obama.
Yeah, well, my brother did it.
I love Obama.
But yeah.
You know what? It's funny.
But the steak was good, though. Steak was good. Man, that shit was on fucking point.
It's funny.
That bill, though. That bill.
Yeah,
ooh, that bill, though. Ooh.
Man, I remember one time me and Michelle went to Papa Do's. I dropped $190.
Did you have a lobster, nigga? Damn.
Nah, man. But I had like 2 full course meals.
2?
Yeah.
What the fuck do you have at Papa Do's?
And liquor. The liquor itself probably was like $60.
Yeah, liquor costs more.
Because you got to think about it. It's like $10 a drink. And then you get 3 drinks each. That's like $60.
I think the most I ever spent was at this place.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, go ahead.
No. This place out in Johns Creek called, Stony River.
I've been to Stony River.
Yeah, well, I took my old lady there for Valentine's Day. Got dressed up, got my hair cut.
I have one question for you. You know what I'm about to ask you, but go ahead.
I wore a suit. I looked like a human.
Mm-hmm.
Like, before the hand tattoos. Mm-hmm. Got there. Had our time. Had fun. She ate. I ate. I drank. Woke up the next morning. $230 fucking dollars I spent there.
Yeah, but did you get your reparations, though?
Yes, I got my reparations.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Then it doesn't matter.
No, I didn't. I fell asleep when I got home.
Oh, you didn't get your reparations.
No, I didn't get reparations.
You was a dummy.
Yeah, well, 9 months later, she got pregnant. That. But yeah, I spent $230 in a Valentine's Day meal.
Man,
that's expensive.
Man, that right.
Because especially when you look at your bank account, like, Jesus Christ, negative. Oh my God, I gotta tug it out.
Yo, people don't know, but I'm broke. But a meal like
I'm broke.
A meal like that. I can't even speak of the things you better come with on this radio. On this podcast.
Anal. Lots of anal. The amount of anal, like she poops. She doesn't even poop straight anymore. Just anal.
Deep poop straight.
She just sits down and just falls out. There's no pushing; it just falls out.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. 230. Yeah. There's gonna be like a constitutional rights of reparations in that motherfucker.
No,
it's no. And that's just gonna be like 10 commandments on the wall. You gonna know what these reparations.
If I ever was to be single and I took out a girl on the first date and I spent $230 on a meal. Matter, man. No. If I ever spent that on a meal, I'm getting something.
Man,
and I ain't talking about like a nude pic.
I remember one time, me and your brother was at the gym. He said he knew chicks that were smashing on the first date for some Popeyes.
Imagine what to do for some KFC. But Popeyes is. All right, hey, it's episode 5 of the Regular Guys podcast.
Cinco.
Sheldon and Sean are here. You know what? I'm gonna say it different next week. No. We're gonna do it next week.
You know, as a matter of fact, man, we about to do it like this, man. This ain't even Sean today. It's Jerry Swagaway. People said Jerry dead. You know what I said, man? Jerry ain't dead. So I'm bringing Jerry out.
What the fuck is Jerry?
Man, Jerry is my alter ego. It's kind of like a Sasha Fierce with like Beyonce, but guy version.
Sasha Fierce.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, once I get about 2-3 good drinks in me, that's when Jerry come out. Jerry has no filter. Jerry doesn't care.
All right, so we're sipping on We're going back to
Storm
Victory
King.
again.
Storm
Victory.
King.
We're drinking Victory's Storm King Imperial Stout.
Never ever drink this beer on anything because this packaging looks like an evil
It's an evil owl.
or raven looking at you. And about to keep speaking of something like that, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, okay?
Wow, we're going right into story time?
Yeah, man, we're gonna write in the story time. All kids, sit down and listen to me, okay? So back in the day, me and my uncle, we had a conversation about drugs. He told me and Tyler this story about one of his friends that was doing mushrooms.
Okay.
And maybe some other psychedelic drugs.
What's
This
up?
dude was so messed up. He had a photo in his house of a gorilla or maybe like King Kong or something.
Okay.
I'm not for sure, but it was something like that. Or either he had a mural in his house, somewhere in his house, and it was in front of his couch, and he was tripping balls so hard that he thought it was a gorilla in front of him and that he couldn't move. He said every single time he turned left, the gorilla would go left. He'd go right, the gorilla would go right. It was kind of like one of those holograms. Okay? He was tripping so hard that it was like a hologram. And my uncle said that this guy sat on his couch for 3 days straight.
3 days?
3 days straight, shitted and pissed all on himself, never ate nothing until he came up off that high and realized that the gorilla wasn't about to get his ass.
Welcome to the Regular Guys podcast. We talk about motherfuckers tripping shit. Holy
Tripping balls.
For 3 days, you sat on his couch and shit
man,
and
they
piss
said-
everywhere?
Yeah, man, the dude sat in his own shit and piss, man.
Damn.
Whoever he is, I know your story. It's out.
It's all the way out. All right, so this is our Christmas episode because Christmas is
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
fuck off. Christmas is Monday. If you're 21 and older, you don't care about Christmas.
Yo, I care about Christmas.
Motherfucker, you ain't getting no gifts. It
Yo.
doesn't matter to us. We're older.
It's not about how many gifts. It's about just a gift. Like today. Today we had Secret Santa at my job, and
Gay?
and I got a pretty nice gift.
What'd you get?
Well, first off, the way that we did Secret Santa at work, it was probably about 20, 30 people, and you write on a piece of paper.
Yes, I know how Secret Santa works.
3 things that you want. Okay.
3 things?
Yeah, 3 things that you want, but the person only has to pick one thing. But you're just giving them an idea. You know what I'm saying? Well, when it was time for us to get our gifts, I had about a 12 by 12 box that was pretty heavy, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
What was it?
Well, on my list, I had Pringles,
Pringles?
Hennessy,
Well, it's not Hennessy.
and a coffee mug.
Was it
And
Hennessy?
Listen, okay, and yo, the wrapping paper was off the chain. It was like on some like medieval time deer.
Yeah.
It was
What
like
the
some
fuck
Game of
was it?
Thrones. It was like some Game of Thrones deer wrapping paper. But anyway,
It was a coffee mug.
there was coffee mugs in there. There was Crown in there.
Was he Asian?
The big blue box. Big blue box was in there.
That's a good one.
Yo, that right there is like an $80 bottle.
I know.
And 4 things of Pringles.
you got everything you wanted.
I got everything I
in one.
wanted and more. And I absolutely cannot complain.
Well, what'd
and
you
it
get
just
the
so
person you're supposed to get?
Well, the person that I had was a girl named Yessie that I worked with, and she wanted Star Wars socks.
so
She's a big Star Wars fan. So I went and I got Star Wars socks, but I lucked out because I went to is that FYE that's in Discover in Sugarloaf Mills?
no,
Right on the corner.
Is it?
What
FYE?
is that? What is that right there?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know if it's.
So I walked inside there, and I grabbed some Star Wars socks. I only grabbed one pair because them things were expensive.
Yeah, because you only
So-
get one pair. But
there was only a $25 limit.
okay.
There was a $25 limit. That right there's the one part I left out. There was a $25 limit. So so I got the socks, and then when I got to the register, they was like, "Oh, our socks are buy one get 2 free." I was like, "What?"
This motherfucker lucky.